And then after a program has hired somebody and they're onboarding them as a substance use counselor within their DV shelter, what are some ways that it would be helpful to help build that teamwork?
Okay, so as I love motivating people, it's very, for me, I feel that giving them this is very, very, very important, giving them the opportunity to have credentials like CADC. We could put them as a peer review specialist, recovery specialist, giving them the tools. I supervise a few interns, so I actually motivate them because if they work under an LCADC, which I have, and a CCS, they could become an intern and they could get an NJPN. They give them a scholarship for the 5 domains. So, keeping them motivated for them to study and for them to get credentialed. So they get the CADC, and I help them get ready for the test during supervision. And I help them, find a way. I actually got 3 interns approved for scholarships, and it has a value of like $4,500 to $5,000 on top of their pay. So, motivating the staff to learn about, substance use disorder. And then during the domestic violence, we give them training. So it'll go hand by hand, because during the pandemic, I have seen that we have more people, more victims drinking or abusing drugs due to their pain. They don't want to feel the pain. They just don't want to feel it.
Yeah.
So I try to motivate the staff. I think once the substance use counselor goes in and they have an LCADC, if they don't have the CCS, provide them with the tools to get trained. So that the company grows and everybody grows. And the staff, like, I love seeing people grow. Like I always say, if you grow, we all grow.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's very crucial to, and especially if, or motivate them to go back to school. If they have an associate's, motivate them to get a bachelor's, motivate them to become a social worker, motivate them to become what they want inside of them. Legal services. Oh, one thing that's crucial. I'm actually Hispanic, so I know Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
So learn another language. We are so in need of Spanish speaking clinicians.
Yeah.
So like it's so important. And we have so many things. I'm telling you, I love all the trainings I have taken in domestic violence. You do not understand how much I love the power and control wheel. Those 26 weeks of the counseling for victims, because I learned myself as well. Sometimes, oh, I forgot that. And then I say, oh, I just remember that. It's amazing. So I remember that one of the groups that I do is like, if you see the windshield of a car, the front windshield is very big, and the little one to see the back is small. So
Mm-hmm.
I always tell them, like, if you stay looking at your past, you're gonna crash your present, because your window, your front windshield, is full of opportunity, which is your future. So I actually love showing them all these little things, and I show the staff as well, so like that we're all on the same page. And then the positive motivation thinking and the training. So it's very important that if you have a substance use clinician, to have them train as well with domestic violence, so that they are basically hand by hand and go together. So it's very crucial, and give them the opportunity to grow within the company.
Yeah.
That will be like a motivation that everybody loves.